I'm doing happy the second live of the new year though. Happy New Year to you. Did you all have a good New Year? I know there's people in the chat today that didn't make the first one of the last year of the new year. We are expecting blizzard conditions today. Today's live probably going to be. Let me put my phone on silent. Today's live probably going to be a shorter one. Probably not going to do the full hour today unless we just get on a roll and we start just getting to chat. Don't you hate when you try to put your phone on silent and the volume keys don't work? There we go. Rookie mistake. Blizzard warning. We're in a blizzard warning. We'll talk about that here in a second. Let's get a roll call. Let's get a roll call. Steve back to his usual self, being the first in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's snow. That's what's going to happen here. Did you see that? It's coming over from my other channel, saving money. You have my attention. This is the time to do it. This is the time to do it. Monty's in the house. Happy New Year, fellow Illuminators. Time to save money. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Illumination Nation. Yes, we announced last week that the Patreon voters announced they made the decision to call us the Illumination Nation. There's a little bit of controversy there. A little bit of controversy. Some folks like the Sparkies a little bit better. So there is some controversy there. I know if Angela tunes in today from London, she likes Sparkies. She likes bright sparks. Crepe is in the house. Thumbs up. Appreciate the thumbs up. Yeah, I never say this. Subscribe to the channel. I always forget to say that. Alan's here. Happy New Year. I might have missed. Yes, Happy New Year to everybody. The legends in the house. Giotano. I've already been buying some great sales out there. Stuff went fast though. Yes. There's always yes. We'll talk about that. Yeah. Rob here. What's up, Rob? Rob caught an error I did earlier today. So I was meeting with the two Bills, Bill Jr. and Bill Sr. of garage celebrations earlier today. We'll talk about that. And Rob caught me on an error. Did anybody else? Talk about that here in a second. Chad's in the house. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you, Chad. Happy New Year to you. Oh, first place is in the house. What's up, Kurt? Kurt, once again, first place prize winner for his decoration. Who else won prizes in their contest this year? We are not eligible. Our area does. You cannot win back-to-back years. So who else in the chat took a place, first, second, and third, in their own little areas, like Kurt did. Slankers in half. What's up, Rob? Slankers are here, ready to go. Yes, very nice, very nice. We missed snow in the great no Easter. Let's see here. They said it was going to be very cold in Casey for wild card game this week. Yes, very cold. Think here because they're only a 2-hour drive north from where I'm at. I want to say it's a 10 degree, and you know what? I have no idea who we're playing. I went to bed last night before the game ended. Can somebody please tell me who won? Did Buffalo win or did Miami win last night? Before you tell me, I'm trying to think who I'd rather play. I know we had the option of the Steelers as Chiefs or Miami. I'd rather play the Steelers just because I want to see Tyreek do well, and I don't want I want that to be like an AFC championship matchup, depending on how seeding works, if that could even be a possibility. I'd rather play Pittsburgh and play Miami later. So tell me who we're playing. What's up, Eddie? Eddie's in the house. What up? Only 15 more weeks of Christmas. Yeah, folks, what are you doing? If you don't have your Christmas stuff done now, what are we doing? Buffalo won. Okay, so we're playing Miami. Well, sucks to be you, Tyreek. Respect to you, but you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Miami, you gotta go back home. Dolphins are the team you'll be playing. All right. Well, there's that. Buffalo's a 2 seed. Bills play Steelers, so Bills are gonna win that. Bill homecoming. The Bills homecoming. Hill homecoming. Yes. Tyreek Hill. Indeed. Roaming with Rover. What's up? You guys will win against us. I don't know this year. It's not normally I'm like, yeah, AFC championship or bust, Super Bowl or bust. We might be one and done this year. Let's be realistic. We're probably going to be one and done if we even get past Miami. We have not. We used to never lose. Kind of getting off on the NFL topic here, aren't we? We used to never lose in December, like ever. Who's to say? Cowboys are the 2 seed. San Francisco for the best record in the NFC. Tied? Did they really? Okay. All right. Can I take 30 seconds off to clean up from the holidays? Yes, yes. But only 30 seconds. You're on the timer. You're on the timer. Greetings from Belgium. What's up, here? Yes, go check out his channel if you like all things whiskey. Yeah, all things whiskey. Go check out Gert's channel. So first, let's talk about the. We didn't win. Sorry, we didn't win any. Well, we'll see. Hopefully the Chiefs do well. Hopefully the Chiefs do well, but who's to say? So Rob caught me on an error earlier today. So I was setting up a virtual meeting with Bill Jr. and Bill Sr., the two owners of Garage Celebrations, who you folks may know from Shark Tank. And I did a video on their product first part of December. And was talking about doing some more collaborations with them. Had a good meeting. They're going to send me some stuff to go out, and it's going to coincide with. It's going to be kind of for Christmas and July extravaganza this year. So we're going to when we come out with that video. They and I were talking. We're going to come out with a patriotic video, probably first week of April. I'll release that. And that will give it some momentum going into Christmas and July extravaganza. Then I'll have a follow-up video in the extravaganza series about that. They are changing the design. If you got it's a quick video, it's like 4 minutes. So go and watch that video real quick. And if you I should have put links. I wasn't planning on talking about them today. I should have put links in this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You can Google Garage Celebrations. Or those folks who watch us later, go down in the video description below. Those that don't watch us live, and I'll have a link down there so you can see what I'm talking about. But they're coming out with a brand new design. On the video I did, I show how it goes on. And that last one, I was talking to them today. I'm like, you know what? I really should have done a video or put it in that video to wear a glove, because I have my garage door rails are only like a year old, so they're still pretty sharp. Like, dang near sliced my the palm of my hand putting that last corner on. I said, it's funny you should mention that. We've tweaked the design, so now it's much more leeway doing that. But they said, yes, absolutely. If you see something in our product, you're doing a video on our product that you don't like, say that. I'm like, yeah. So I've said several times on my channel, you may not like what I have to say. What I have to say may make you mad, but I do not lie. It's because if you lie once, you lose credibility, and that's just kind of my mantra. But yeah, I appreciate it. I always like Nova Stella is good on that. Like, hey, honest reviews. So I like that about them. I like that. Hey, you can set up a patriotic display in May and run it to Labor Day. That's exactly what they said. They said a lot of folks will put it up in May and just leave it up till through 4th of July. So you can nail them, all the holidays in a row. A lot of pre-sales going on right. Yeah, yes, there are. There's several. There's several. And that's another thing. We'll kind of talk about that real quick. If you folks run across a pre-sale, email me, just copy and paste the link to that pre-sale and send it to me, christmasoncristline@gmail.com, so I can compile it to the list. My annual video was supposed to be filmed today. It's raining and outside all day today. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's blizzard. So if you guys have never been through Kansas, we're playing. We're as flat as you can get. You can see the curvature of the earth every 10 miles because you can't see anything else. There's no mountains here. You don't come to Kansas for the beaches or the mountains. So it's completely windy here. Wind comes off the Rockies and just annihilates us. So tomorrow, 60 mile an hour gusts, 20 to 40 mile an hour sustained winds, and then snow. So blizzard tomorrow, so I'm not going to film that. They're like, yeah, I'll do it this weekend. Another one coming in this weekend. Who knows when it's actually going to happen? I may have to do the first one inside. I may have to do the first video I've ever done for pre-sales inside, film that inside. Guess I could actually do that. Email me the link to your pre-sales that you know about so I can add it to the list, and I'll give you full credit for that in the video. Appreciate that. Help me compile the list. Normally, I have all my normal people on there: 1,000 Bulbs, Creative Displays, Light Emporium, Evergreen. I usually send an email out to them and say, hey, what are your pre-sales this year? About 15% will actually email me back and say, hey, here's what we're doing this year. Angela's real good about doing that. I guess, Angela's real good about doing that. What's up, Pep? We got 3 continents here today. What's up? I picked up 4 Pixel controllers a couple days ago. Very cool. What controller did you go with? Let's see here. I didn't finish. We didn't win any local contests, but we'll be on. Yeah, okay. I didn't know if we could talk about that. I didn't know if we could talk about that. So yes. Okay. Oh wow! I'm thrilled that we can talk about that. So yes, we've been keeping that a secret on this channel. Didn't want to announce anything, but yes, Robert is our third person we've had on the channel. Actually, fourth, if you count Evelyn, on the Great Christmas Light Fight. Congratulations! Congratulations! So yeah, the Slankards, you will see them next year on Great Christmas Light Fight because it's been renewed. And also, you'll be hearing us talk to, I don't know who we're going to have on. We're probably going to have on somebody new from the Great Christmas Light Fight this Christmas in July extravaganza. They have agreed to come back on. Of course, we'll be talking about Evelyn. We'll be talking about Robert. We'll be talking about a few others. I don't know if I don't think it can announce the others yet or not. I don't know. I'd like to have their permission first, but yeah, very cool. 4 people we've had on this show that are in the Great Christmas Light family. Not had on the show, that are part of the show, part of our Illumination Nation community. Don't you love the Christmas Light community? Everybody is just, I love. Oh, which brings me to another topic. But yes, any world on any word? Oh, about Halloween? Are you talking about the Great Christmas Light? Great Halloween Fright Fight. Yes, that'll be a part of the same interview. So we'll talk because they do both shows, so it's an easy incorporation. So yes, I can't say long. Ferris wheel to rebuild before booking for Teddy Bear Picnic on the 17th. What you mean? Christmas is. What do you mean Christmas is over? Yes, yes. Who's to say? AJ would be a blast on the show. She's hilarious. AJ is the casting agent, I believe. Casting agent's the correct term, right? Yeah, cast. I'm trying to think of all the emails back and forth. I believe casting agent is the title. But yes, very cool. Okay, that's the type of controller you got. Very cool. AP Alpha Pix. Easy for me to say. Easy for me to say. Yes. Congratulations. Very much congratulations. Very nice. Very nice. AJ has worked. Let's see who else is in the chat that's worked with AJ. There's somebody else in the chat today who has worked with AJ, but I don't have permission to announce that, so I'm not. But somebody else in the chat is also in that family that hasn't been released yet. From I think they're still under. They can still don't think they're allowed to talk about it. But we have 2 people in the chat right now who are part of the family. Oh, I need to write down my thoughts. I was like, no. Somebody had something in here, and I forgot what I was going to say. Congratulations, absolutely congratulations. Will you have list on Patreon page? Yeah, yes. In fact, that is, I am almost actually. I was done with the new Patreon background, but then I decided to change it again, which is why you're still seeing this one. I want to add something I do on my other channel. Is once the videos are done, I have an end screen that says, "Hey, do you want to watch this video or do you want to watch this video?" And I'm like, I probably should do that on this show, but I just don't. Like, yeah, the time is now. I'm going to go ahead and incorporate that. So I like scrap my last idea. I'm going with a new idea. So I want to build a Patreon page on one side and the views on the other. That way, it's all inclusive. Also, it's not great Christmas light fight worthy, but we did just pass 8,000 subscribers. As I said last week, we probably would do that in the week prior. So we're at 8,000. Next goal is 10,000. I will tell you ahead of time that once we hit that 10,000 mark, we will be doing a website and we'll be doing vendors. So I will be selling things for the simple fact I like David from Learn Christmas Slotting. He didn't look to be a vendor, but he became a vendor because people would say, "Hey, what do you recommend? What do you recommend? What do you recommend?" He's like, "Just go to my webpage and you can get it there." And he sells it for the exact same price the manufacturer does, which is awesome. He doesn't market it. I plan on doing the same thing. So once we hit the 10,000 mark, which should be probably, I would hazard a guess and say November 1st. That's one thing about having seasonal shows. You get seasonal traffic, except for you guys who are here year round and are awesome. So good job, you guys. But yeah, 8,000 subscribers, pretty cool. And so 10,000 is the what I'm looking for a word, not gentrification. There's a word that earmark. Forget the word. I hate when I love the English language because there's words for everything, but forget the word I'm looking for. But anyway, 10,000 is the benchmark. I'll say benchmark for lack of a better phrase. Um, AJ would be a blast. She's hilarious. Very cool. Charlie, you have a great idea for the garage door guys. Actually, two ideas. If it blows up, I hope they give me something for it. Did you mention me to them? Like I did not, because I thought the meeting was going to go longer. The meeting was a short meeting. I actually had four other things I was going to talk to them about, but they are in the middle of something. And I don't think you actually told me your idea. I think you just said you had an idea. I don't think you actually emailed me what the idea was. But no, I did not bring yet because the meeting went a lot shorter than I thought it is. I pitched my first idea. They said, yes, absolutely, let's do that. And the meeting kind of ended, but it's going to be a long, I plan on having a long-term relationship with Garage Celebrations with plenty of time to expound upon things. Plenty of time. Sorry, me. Threshold. No, there's another word I was looking for. It's not threshold, but it's like that. Thank you very much. 10,000 is the target. 10,000 is the current target for this year. Yes, but I don't think that. I think that'll be pretty easy, simply because it's what we do every year. We add at least 2,000 subscribers every year. It's my fifth year doing. I thought about doing something for the fifth year special. Like, hey, but I already do the Christmas July extravaganza, so I already bring on people for that. I do have something very exciting. If you guys don't watch a lot of my videos, you just come in for the lives. Make certain you pay attention to the videos coming out over the next few weeks. There is something I consider wow worthy. I'll give you a little bit more of a clue. I'm having somebody come on the show to be a part of the show. I'm having somebody be a part of the show. I'm having a celebrity come on the show, like a huge celebrity, like legit. So they will not be on a live. They will be on a pre-recorded video, but they have agreed to do it. So no spoilers. You'll see it when you see it. And then we talk about it on the live how awesome it was. I will tell you it's a she. It's a she, and I'm pretty dang excited about it. Yeah. So anyway, 10,000 target. Yeah. Doubled mine. Very cool. Congratulations on crossing that 1,000 down in old Kiwi. Is there a usual time frame for video drops? I only get the B. Usual. So once we're in season, once we're starting now, probably by February, I'll start my normal Wednesday videos back up and then have the lives as well. So right now I'm doing a video for Lumeri. I'm just waiting for the weather to stop being a jerk. And I still need to, of course, take my lights down. I've taken everything that can blow away has been taken down in preparation for tomorrow's blizzard. So there's that. Here's another thing I know. So that's what I want you guys to do. Email me your pre-sales. Does anybody in here know what a pre-sale is, or am I just taking that for granted? I'm probably taking that for granted because I know roaming with rovers in here and a few of our yarn tuber friends. I probably just don't know. People who watch us later, because we usually have come and go, probably 50 people in the lives throughout, and then another few hundred watch it later. So those that don't know what a pre-sale is let's take big box store. Throw out your big Target. Let's use Target as an example. Yeah, they don't do it. Let's use an actual. Let's use Creative Displays. Creative Displays is a commercial grade retailer of string Christmas lights, and they're now getting into a bit of the pixels, and they hail from the Kansas City area. Every year, they need to know what they need, what kind of stock they need to have. Because 99% of Christmas lights come from China. So that's, of course, it has to be made in China. It has to be put on a cargo ship. It has to be sent over here. It has to be here in time to send to you when you give your orders. They want to sell some stuff ahead of time to know, kind of gauge what they want, what they kind of supply they need. Because every year there's folks that say, you know what, this is the year that I'm going to start my own holiday light show, whether that be for display or animation. So every year we're putting on more and more people into the hobby, which is awesome. So they say, okay, if you Creative Displays as an example of their company, they say, Chad Summers, Chad, you want to buy $4,000 in Christmas lights. Guess what? We're going to give it to you for 40% off. And not only are we going to give that to you for 40% off, we only want you to pay half now. And then we're going to give you a call here in 2 months when the lights come in. and say, hey, Chad, those lights now come in. We need the other 50%. So you get a huge discount and you don't have to pay everything all at once. It's not really kind of like a layaway for those in the chat that remember what layaway was when we were growing up. Kind of layaway, I guess, for lack of a better descriptor. So huge sales. Industry wide, you're going to get at least 25% off of pretty much everything. And then they fluctuate from there. Creative Displays used to be 40% on everything. They've since, because they're doing some pixels now, they don't do that huge of a sale on pixels. At least I don't expect it to. So we'll see. What's up, Josh? Josh is in the house. Very cool to see Josh. Josh's name is right there. Boom, boom, boom. One of the oldest videos hooked me. It was the one with vertical Christmas lights 5 years ago. Very cool. Steve, you've been here for a while with us. And those were my favorite. They still are my favorite prop that I use. I like that's my favorite prop that I use. So one video I have filmed, I'm not going to release. I'm saving that for Christmas and July extravaganza. Is I do a giant tomato cage, and I make giant. It's an 8 foot tall, but I use tomato cages to make it. And I use unique tomato cages. So I made a video on how to do that, but I'm gonna save that for Christmas and July extravaganza series. I like to have at least 1 or 2 prop videos in there. And I don't know I'm going to use them in next year's show. I think I'm going to retire them, so I'm going to do a video now while I still use them. But yeah, but thank you for bringing that up. That's I think that one was called Brand New Verticals. I did 3 videos of verticals, I believe, actually. That is handy. Yeah, it really is. Taylor Swift. What I mentioned? What I mentioned about Taylor Swift. You got Taylor Swift for the Chiefs. Yeah, I did a Taylor Swift song this year. Laura asked me to do that for her. I got all my lights down except for the tree in the house. It's only going to take me 2 days to take down lights this year, I think. I just started filming a new countdown to Christmas. Elf on the Shelf, 300 episodes. Oh, very cool. Lucky I met someone to help. Yeah, very cool. When is Christmas on Crest's contest video hitting the airway? It's going to hit Patreon, folks. Today is the 8th. You'll have that by week's end. The trophy still is not in, but you'll have that by week's end. Then you have a week to vote. And like Giatano can vote for Giatano. You can vote for yourself as a Patreon member. So check out on patreon.com. You can come on for $3 a month or $25 a month. You can make your own tiers, but nope. I want to be unique, and I'm going to do $7.77 a month. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, come on, support the show. I encourage you to do so. And you get neat stuff. So, yep, gotcha. Hey, I'm getting caught up. Taylor is the oh, that's what you mean. No, but that'd be awesome. Yeah, I don't see Taylor Swift ever carrying enough. Of course, I did do a song with one of my songs does have her boyfriend in it. My Taylor Swift's boyfriend is Travis Kelce. For folks that don't know, because you're living under a rock. And Travis Kelce is in my Christmas show. Fun fact. So, in the video I did for him on YouTube, I think that's 3, maybe 4 seasons ago, and I had a holographic Patrick Mahomes in the yard, and kids would come by and see the show, not on YouTube, but in person, and say, "Where's a holographic Patrick Mahomes?" I'm like, "Well, that's on YouTube." I don't actually have a holographic Patrick Mahomes, so that was kind of funny when that happened. Spoiler. But you're right. I should have said maybe. To say. So yes, I will neither confirm or deny anybody else from here on out. It's a great call. I was kidding around, Charlie. I said, did you get to? Yes. Very, very cool, Rob. Did you reach out to any of the people I told you about for Christmas? Yes, I did. Have not heard back from a single one, though. But hey, that's why I asked early. So yes, please send me your emails for your pre-sales. Yeah, I'm gonna say that 20 more times. Here's the pre-sale, Charlie. Boom, put it in an email, send it to me. Thank you. Next question for everybody: is anybody going, and that includes people watching this back later, not in the live? If the answer is yes, put it down in the comments. Is anybody here going to Trans World in St. Louis? Trans World Christmas Light Show convention in St. Louis this coming March. It's March
I believe 7th through the 10th. Think about going. Thinking about going. And if anybody here goes, let's meet up. We can meet up at a restaurant or have some lunch or dinner or something. But let's meet up. Anybody that goes, and let's have a chit chat and see what we're going on. Maybe we could talk about the Christmas lights at the Christmas light convention. But David should be. I think David's going to be there this year for Christmas on not from Christmas on Press On. He has his own show, Christmas Lighting. So we'll reach out to David and hook up to meet him. He's been here to see my show before in person, but I've not been out to see him. And then John DeCosmo from Altalit, from the Lightkeeper Pro, the LED Keeper. He and I are going to meet up and have a quick meeting there as well. So love to see you guys there. I have not confirmed I'm going to go yet, but I'm thinking hard about going. So let me know. Rob's a maybe. Is there an online component? Can't make merch. Is there an online component to Trans World? There is not. It's all in person, but it would make sense for them to charge a fee. Hey, watch this for $10 or something. Yeah, that would make sense, but there's not. For merch, I don't like their merch. I bought one just because I'm there. It's kind of like you buy a T-shirt at the concert you go to, but it was a Halloween one. They didn't have any Christmas stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to wear this. I don't know why I'm buying it, but I did. Yeah, so Trans World, if anybody goes, let me know. Also, for garage celebrations, what do you guys have? What do you guys want to see from that? What I plan on doing is a patriotic theme and then kind of going from there for every single holiday. But is there something you guys want to see done with that product? Also, because it's sitting next to me, few folks have won these hot moons. This you can kind of see it. I got the lights on. This is also an alarm clock. They finally listened to me and put an alarm clock in their machines. I'm actually beta testing this one. This is a new redesign. I'm doing some beta tests on this with their new app. They're tweaking their app and they asked me for help on it. But they finally listened to me, finally, and made it an alarm clock and actually have an actual clock on there. So I'm thrilled about that. I was playing with it earlier today. If you guys, I'll put a link to that later in the video in case you guys want to. And I wasn't going to give that away today. I'm like, I'm not done beta testing this. And I'm not going to do that as a giveaway just because I have to put it in the mail tomorrow and I'm not done testing. It won't be done for another 2 days. So that's one cool thing about having a Christmas light show. And Pep, I don't know if you have this with Kiwi Christmas yet. And Steve, you have a show. Lots of us in here have shows. Is I like companies reaching out to me and said, hey, we're going to hire you to test something. Like, that's just fun. I don't have to do a review on it. I don't have to film anything. I just test it for them and they give me money. That's awesome. And it keeps me in the genre. I like that. It's fun. I wish, but we'll try for a local mini in Carolina. I didn't know Carolina had one. Boom. I've heard of the Florida mini. I know there are other ones, but I've never heard of the Carolina mini. Might be waiting on location for Christmas Expo. That's a good call. A lot of folks, Trans World, I mean, the trans is in there because they transition from each holiday to another holiday. And it is huge. I'm talking huge for Halloween. It's 90% Halloween. And Christmas is growing. And they brought on the axe throwing guys. They brought on escape rooms now. They brought on several other genres. What I'm hoping they have this year, and I haven't put in for my media credentials yet, and I will once I decide to go or not. I want them to bring projection mapping there because I would love to be able to. One cool thing about there is all the people you see on YouTube are there. So if you have a question for Ron Howard from Extreme Sequences, he's there. He'll sit there and talk with you and have a chat. Like, hey, Ron, I have a question about this. Okay, here's the answer. He's right there just talking to you. And somebody, I forget who it was, somebody was watching the Trans World walkthrough on a different show and said, hey, Charlie, I saw you on that other show. I'm like, I didn't even see anybody else filming there. Rob's asking, do those big conventions have anything for static light guys? They have a ton for static light guys. One cool, I actually don't know how I have it on my channel. If I have a Trans World playlist, but I filmed several interviews there. And one of them that I did release, I know I released a video on it, was a cool animatronic guy.
It reminded me of the animatronics you see when you go to Disney World. You push a button, and man, these things just come to life. Yeah, there is a ton there for static displays. Yes. I got a cruise in March, but waiting on Christmas Expo location announcement. Yes, I'll also be attending the Florida Mega Mini. Very cool, Kirk. And is that a new thumbnail? Because that's freaking outstanding. I don't remember it having 4 trees in your thumb. Very cool. I like that. Let's see here. Where are they having it in St. Louis? In the location? Yeah, location's out. It's the same thing as every year. Christmas Expo is the one that changes city to city. But it's always in the St. Louis Convention Center, which is where when St. Louis Rams were St. Louis Rams, it's where they played football at. So yeah, so it's humongous. It's humongous. A clear option for the idea of making garage into a window for a Christmas scene. That is cool. How would that work? Because they do have a all white one for projection mapping, guys. They call it movie night or something like that. And I was talking to the Bills about that today. I like calling them the Bills. It's kind of like an office space where you got to go meet with the Bobs real quick. I like, what's up? You guys meeting with the Bills? Trans World Dome. Trans World Dome. Yes, new thumbnail this year's Christmas balls. Very cool. Very cool. I like it. I like it. And if you have to rent a lift to put up your Christmas light display, that's when you know you have a Christmas light display. So well done, you. Took my 3 garage celebrations down, washed and stored away nicely. The original great product. It really, I haven't taken mine down yet, just because I still have my display up. Haven't taken mine down yet, mostly because I want to see how it does in tomorrow's blizzard, because I want to film a little bit of that. But because it's windproof. I was bragging. I was complimenting the Bills today. I'm like, hey, I don't know if you've ever been to Kansas, but we got wind here, and your thing is windproof. So good. He goes, we're actually designed that to be windproof. I'm like, well, it is. And I thought, well, I'm gonna leave it up to film in the blizzard and see how that goes. Charlie, I'm going to email you. I got a couple of ideas. Maybe you can mention it to those guys. Very cool. I'll do it. I'm not scheduled to speak with them again until March, I think. So I forget the date. So we'll have to come up with a date. But yeah, I'll put it in the to-do list. Maybe if any of them can contact me, you can reach out to them as well. Excuse me. I'll send you the email address. Yeah, not a lot to talk about today. I got a lot of work to do on the Patreon side of it. Got a lot of work to do. Oh, by the way, did anybody in here? I've had 2 breaks, and we got a ton of people from Patreon in the chat today. Did anybody else's ornament that I sent you break by chance? Just kind of curious if that made it to everybody in one piece or not. Haley Reese Creations, who she's right there, hers broke. And then where's Darren at? Darren got my Darren right there. Darren's broke. Like, so they're local enough I can just hand them new ones, but yeah. Also, yeah, I got so much work to do. It's one cool thing about having a YouTube channel is it keeps me engaged. 100%. So while I'm thinking about it, let's create displays. I believe, let me look up the my email address here, because I believe they have sent me their dates, and my email's not what to work because I'm live and it's taking up bandwidth. Mine was fine. I did. Thank you very much for the Christmas card. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We got Christmas cards from several folks this year, which is awesome. I love Christmas cards. I'm a card guy. Now, I don't do birthday cards because I'd rather spend the money on the present, and $5 a card's a little much. But I love Christmas cards. I am a card guy, a card carrying member of being a card guy. So I love Christmas cards. So thank you very much for that. That was awesome. Yes, starts on the 31st. Boom. Thank you for that. I did. So yes, thank you. Got a couple Christmas cards that were awesome. And Haley, Gene said, hey, you got another card. You got another card. You got another card. It's awesome. I got a lot of you folks know Evelyn. She's in the chat every once in a while. But she was on a Great Christmas Light Fight many moons ago, and she sent me some of her roses, her 3D roses that she makes for her pixel garden, not really pixel garden, but light garden that she had in the show. That was probably the cool Christmas card I got. It came in a huge box. I'm like, yeah, what's this? And that was neat. I think that was neat. So Evelyn was probably my favorite Christmas card ever because she gave me one of her roses in the show. So very neat. Anybody know when the Latorama sale will be? I know they usually have a sale. They do usually have a sale on controllers. Christmas Light Emporium is going on right now. They're a little early this year, earlier than I thought. Kind of the big twist in lights this year, and I was talking to John DeCosmo about this last week, is the industry is going towards unfixable lights. For years, take the light out, replacement bulb go in. The industry is going towards that trend where you can't, they're non-removable bulbs is a better way to say it, not rather than not fixable, but non-removable bulbs. So cutting and soldering or cutting and heat shrinking is going to be more of the norm than ever. I'm curious to see what the consumers have to say about that. And if the consumers say, nope, we don't like your product, there's as an example of that. Just read an article, I forget what country it was in, but some grocery chain that has like 2,000 stores, we're not selling Pepsi anymore. And they took it off every grocery store because it's too expensive. Pepsi raised the price in that country too much. I'm like, yeah, okay, we're not going to sell it. So I'm curious to see the outcry, for lack of a better term, of consumers. And hey, we're not going to buy your lights if they're not repairable, unless you start making them commercial grade where they last for 10 years. And I did have some, my dripping tubes fell this year. I had 2 go out on me this year. So I think I'm down to like 17 of them now. So that's about the only commercial grade product I have that has been breaking on me is my dripping tubes. I've also had them for 10 years. So what's up, Doug? Platinum usually has a sale in April. You can sign up for notifications on the website. Thank you. Yep. Very cool. I think we're going to call that good for today. I got a bunch of editing I need to do. I think we're going to call that good for today. So I didn't have a whole lot to talk about today. I will be having that pre-sale video coming up. I got several videos coming out. We're going to go back to our Wednesday videos coming back starting in February. So just here in a few weeks. Very cool. But I appreciate everybody in the chat today. Leave me a comment down below if you watch this later, or email me the website if for the pre-sales of which you know, so that way everyone else can know about them as well. Does anybody have any last minute topics? If not, I'm going to sign off. Let me know. I saw some people on the Great Christmas Light Show. They have blow molds, Indian display from Europe and Australia. How do you purchase that? Couldn't find. I don't know. That's a good question. Write that down next to your computer. So when we have them on in July, you can ask that question. I don't know that they'd have an answer because they film the displays. They don't create the displays. Unless anybody else in the chat knows an answer to that. Or if anybody knows about this later, let us know. But yeah, that's about it for me today. I'm going to get out of here. I got to go do some Christmas on Crestline work. So thanks for coming in to today's chat. Thumbs up if you like me, thumbs down if you don't, and I appreciate your subscription to the channel. That's about it for me today, guys. I'm Charlie, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.